Okay, let's get started. This is going to be a 30-minute workout with 6 different exercises. We'll run through each exercise for 45 seconds and do 5 rounds. So let's walk through each exercise. The first one is going to be jumping lunges. So start with your right foot back, your left foot forward, come into a lunge, dropping your right knee down towards the earth, and then you'll just hop and switch. Hop your left foot back, your right foot springs forward, stay low, lift through your heart, hop and switch. Good, just making sure to drop the foot that is stepping back directly below your hip, keep lifting up through your heart. Good. Then we will move to our squat sprawl, adding in a push back press to squat return. So first you will squat your hips down low, plant your hands on the earth, hop your feet back and sprawl. Your hips will drop towards the earth, your heart lifts. This is kind of like an upward facing dog position. Your legs are lifted, your core is lifted, only your hands and feet touch the ground. Then we're going to add in a press. So press your hips back and down towards your heels, straighten through your arms. Your heart is reaching back towards the top of your thighs. Then you're going to spring forward, hopping your feet back underneath your hips for a squat pose, then come to stand, reset. And then you'll just move through that, moving squat, sprawl, press back, squat, and stand. Okay, so you can move as slow or as fast as you like, depending on how intense you want your workout to be. Third exercise is our pike push-up. So we start in a shortened downward facing dog stance. So come into downward facing dog, then walk your feet closer towards your hands and come up onto your tippy toes. Spike your heels up high towards the sky. You're going to slightly angle your fingers in and then rock your shoulders so they stack over your wrists. Press your hips high, then bend your elbows out. Drop your head straight down to the earth. So your elbows splay wide, your head drops straight down between your hands, press up. So you're simulating an overhead press with your body weight. The higher you come up onto your tippy toes, and the closer you walk your feet towards your hands, the harder it's going to be. Good. Good. Then we'll counter that press with our crab reach. So lower your butt down towards the earth. Your fingers will be slightly wider than shoulder width distance apart. Fingers point back. Press into your feet, press into your hands. Inhale, lift your hips high, reach your left arm up and over towards your right shoulder. Exhale and release your hand, release your hips. Inhale to press, right arm reaches up and over your left shoulder. Exhale, release down, keep moving and switching from side to side. Good, next is our mountain climber. Start in your plank pose. Shoulders over wrists, and you'll just drive your knees towards your elbows. You can run it out or step. Good, keep reaching your crown of your head forward, core is engaged. Then we'll finish it out on our backs with bicycle crunches. Bring your hands back behind your ears and draw your right shoulder towards your left knee. Extend through your right leg, and then you'll switch, moving from side to side, making sure that you fully extend through the opposing leg. Keep pressing your lower back down into the earth and breathing. So those are our 6 exercises where we'll start on our feet, moving through each one for 45 seconds. All right, let's go. Jumping lunges. Start in your lunge, hopping back and forth, dropping your knee down towards the earth. Keep lifting up with your heart. Good. Keep your arms active in fists at your chest. Good. Make sure that your knees stay pointing straight forward. So don't let your knees get off center. Dropping the knee that is stepping back directly underneath your hip. Good. You've got 10 seconds here. And 3, 2, 1. Squat, sprawl, press back to return to squat. So squat down, plant your hands, sprawl back. Press your hips back towards your heels. Then hop your feet back up to the top of the mat to land in a squat and return to stand. Good. Squat, sprawl, press back, squat. Good. Hips press back towards your heels. Your heart releases back towards the tops of your thighs when you press back. Then you hop your feet directly back underneath your hips. Reset as you stand. Moving with breath. Just 5 seconds here. And 3, 2, 1. Pike push up. Come to your downward facing dog. Shorten your stance. Come onto your tippy toes. Lift your heels as high as you can. Then bend your elbows straight out to the side. Drop your head between your hands. Try and keep your shoulders stacking over your wrists. Remember, we're simulating that overhead press feeling. So the closer you can walk your feet to your hands, spiking up as high as you can onto your tippy toes, the more challenging, the more activating this exercise is going to be. Keep your core active. Hips press high. 10 more seconds. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Crab reach. Lower down to the ground. Fingers point back. Reach your arm up and over to the opposite shoulder. Resetting as you lower your hips down. Then pressing into your feet. Lift your hips high. This is your chance to catch your breath, to open through your hips, open through your shoulders and your heart. Good. Keep moving and breathing, lifting your hips high. You've got 10 seconds before we move to mountain climbers. And 3, 2, 1. Plank pose. Drive your knees forward towards your elbows. Keep reaching your head forward, running it out, or moving slowly. Good. Keep your shoulders over your wrists, core is engaged. Awesome. Once you get the hang of it, maybe you start to run it out a little bit faster. Awesome. Keep your butt low in line with your shoulders for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. On your back, bicycles. Bring your hands behind your ears. Twist your right shoulder across to draw towards your left knee. Good. Rotating from side to side. Keep your lower back pressing down into the earth. Again, you can move in a slow climb, like you're climbing up a mountain on your bike, or maybe it's a sprint and you're moving fast. But draw your shoulder towards your knee. Keep your shoulder blades lifted up off the mat as you move and breathe here. Twisting across the midline so that you're activating all of your core. Just 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. You've got 20 seconds here. Stretch a little bit, get a sip of water, slow down your breath. We'll start again on our feet. 10 seconds. 3, 2, jumping lunges and go. Good. So the foot that's stepping back, that knee is dropping directly below your hip. Keep your heart lifted. Try and keep your heart stacking above your hips. Good. If the hops start to get too intense, just remove the hop and do forward lunges. Stepping forward, alternating feet. Stay with the jumping lunges as long as you can. If you need to alternate with that forward lunge, it's always an option. You've got 10 seconds. Good. Engage your core. You're working your balance, your agility. 2, 1. Squat, sprawl, press back, return to a squat. Good. So you squat your butt low, hop your feet back, sprawl, press your hips back to your heels, then hop back, land in a squat, inhale to stand. Reset and squat. Sprawl, press back. Extend straight through your arms when you press your hips back towards your heels. Good, you're doing great. Stay with it. Slow and controlled. 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Shorten your stance. Spike your heels high. Come onto your tippy toes. Drop your head down towards the earth as you bend your elbows out. Fingers are slightly splayed inwards. Keep your hips lifting high. Try to get in at least 5 presses. Then maybe you press back to downward facing dog. Take a breath. Get 5 more presses. Walk your feet a little bit closer towards your hands. Come up a little bit higher onto your tippy toes. Shoulders over wrists. You're trying to drop your head straight down towards the earth between your hands. I always envision like an ostrich sticking his head down into a hole. Good. And break. Crab reach. Lower your butt down to the ground. Come to a reverse tabletop position. Reach your arm up and over to the opposite shoulder. Catch your breath. Press into your feet to lift your hips high. Ten seconds here. Good. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers, plank pose. Drive your knees towards your elbows. Keep driving your head forward. Good. Running it out. Maybe you try to get in 10 quick, quick, quick. Then 10 slow. Keep your belly button activated towards your spine. Hips in line with your shoulders. You've got 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. On your back, bicycles. Pedal it out. Draw your shoulder towards your knee. Good. Keep your scapula lifted up off the earth. Moving and breathing. Stay with it. You've got 10 seconds. Then we'll have a break. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. 20 seconds here. Good job. Get a sip of water. We'll start again in 5 seconds. Top of your mat. Jumping lunges. And go. Try to get a little bit more height with your hops this time as you drop the knee low. Good. Keep your core engaged, hearts lifted. And again, those forward lunges are always an option, but stay with the jumping lunges as long as you can. Ten more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Squat, sprawl, press back, hop back to that squat. There's no fancy name for this exercise. Stay with it. Good. Find the fullest expression of each of the 4 movements. So find your squat, opening your knees towards your pinky toe. Don't let your knees cave in. Then plant your palms, sprawl back, lift your heart, dropping your hips, keeping your core engaged. Then press your hips back to your heels, extending through your arms. Then hop your feet back up to the top of the mat. Find your squat. Then come to stand. Good. You've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, down dog, pike press. Walk your feet close to your hands, spike your heels high, bend your elbows, and drop your head between your hands. Good, super intense on your shoulders. Keep pressing your hips high. Maybe you walk your feet a little bit closer to your hands. Don't forget to breathe. Exhaling as you press the earth away. Try to drop the crown of your head, the top of your head, down to the earth. You've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crab reach. Lower your butt down. Reverse tabletop. Reach your arm up and across your body. Catch your breath here. Good. Press into your feet. Lift your hips high. Good. 10 seconds. Moving to mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Plank pose, shoulders over wrists. Drive your knees forward. Keep reaching your head forward. Good. Try and reach your knees all the way to your elbows, maybe to your triceps. Maybe running 10 fast. You've got 10 seconds here before we move to bicycles on your back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bicycles, pedal it out. Slow or fast. Rotating shoulder to knee, really extending straight and strong through that opposing leg. Keep pressing your lower back down. Shoulder blades lifted, you've got this. Holding here for 15 more seconds, keep moving. Drive the shoulder towards your knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. 20 seconds. Good, we've just got 2 more rounds and you will be done. So really make the most of this time. Try to use all 45 seconds on your feet in 3, 2, 1. Jumping lunges and go. Good, hopping it out. Dropping your knee straight down towards the earth. Dropping it low, but don't let it touch all the way down. Keep lifting through your heart. Core is active. Arms are active. Good, you've got 10 seconds here before we move to our squat sprawl variation. In 3, 2, 1. Squat low, plant your hands. Sprawl back. Keep your core engaged as you sprawl back. Press back, butt to heels, and squat back. And stand. Good. If it feels good to start to move faster, move faster. Otherwise, slow and controlled. Finding the fullest expression of each pose instead of just glossing through and starting to lose your form. Keep your entire body active and radiating and strong here. You've got 10 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1. Pike press, down dog, Walk your feet in as close as you can to your fingertips. Spike your heels as high as you can, hips lifting high. Drop your head between your hands. Bend your elbows wide. Good. Try to drop the crown of your head straight down towards the earth between your hands. Don't give up here. Keep pressing. Shoulders over wrists, hips lift high. Come up a little higher on your tippy toes for 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Lower your butt to the earth. Crab reach. Reverse tabletop. Arm reaching over and up to your opposite shoulder. Good. Can you press your hips a little bit higher? Reach your fingertips over a little bit further. Slow down your breath here so that you can power through your mountain climbers here in just 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Plank pose, mountain climbers. Drive your knees forward toward your elbows, your triceps. Core is engaged. Good. Beautiful. Driving your head forward, shoulders over wrists. You've got this. Stay with it. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. On your back, bicycles. Pedal it out. Maybe you provide yourself with your own resistance here, like you're climbing up a mountain, moving slowly, drawing your elbow toward your knee. Or maybe you want to sprint it out. Lead with your shoulders. You twist across the midline. Good. Extend straight and strong through the opposite leg. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. 20 seconds before we go into our last round. Mentally prepare yourself. Get a sip of water. Last round, best round. Power through all 6 exercises and we're done. You've got 3 seconds before we start again with our jumping lunges. And go. Jumping lunges. Stay with these jumping lunges as long as you can. Hopping as high as you can. If you need to revert to that forward lunge, then come back. Jumping lunges. Heart is lifted, core is engaged. You're also working with your balance here, so keep your core strong. You've got 10 seconds. Good. And 3, 2, 1. Squat sprawl variation. Now you've got the hang of this move. It should be a little less challenging on the mind. So try and start to move more fluidly between all 4 poses or postures, but finding the fullest expression and engagement in your body each time. Keeping your core strong, especially as you hop back to the sprawl so that your lower back doesn't dump down to the earth. Keep moving for 10 seconds here before we move to our pike push-up. In 3, 2, 1, down dog. Shorten your stance. Tippy tippy toes, hips lift high. Drop your head down as you bend your elbows wide. Last time we're here. Get at least 5 presses in before you take a break, maybe in downward facing dog. Or power through the entire round. You've just got 20 more seconds. Press your hips high, tippy toes a little bit higher for 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, crab reach. Reverse tabletop, reach your arm up and over. Catch your breath. Pressing into your feet, lift your hips high. Find the fullest extension of this pose every time you reach up and over, then lowering your hips back down towards the earth. Good. Ten more seconds before we move to mountain climbers. Big, complete breaths for 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers, plank pose, knees to elbows, and go. Fast, 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 as fast as you can. This is the last time we're here. Beautiful. Make the most of this 45 seconds. You got this. Good. Shoulders over wrists. Stay with your breath. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. On your back. Bicycles. 45 seconds to the finish line. Let's go. Elbow to knee. Keep your shoulder blades lifted up off the mat. Lower back pressing down as you twist. Good. Ten more seconds. Pedal it out. Let's go. And 3, 2, 1, and you are done. Congratulations. Good work. Let's take a big stretch. Inhale, come to stand. Reach your arms up and overhead. Big stretch. Grab your right hand for your left wrist. Take a side stretch. Inhale, come back through center. Left palm grabs for your right wrist. Side stretch. Reach your fingertips over to the left. Big breath in. Come back through center. Swan dive forward. Fold over your legs. Maybe bending into one knee and then the other. Let your head hang heavy. Bend your knees, lower your belly to the tops of your thighs. Tuck your chin into your chest and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders back and down and let your hands clasp at your lower back. Press your palms together and reach the clasp towards the earth. Open through your chest, maybe you lift your chin. Exhale, forward fold all the way back down. In any kind of forward fold, you can always keep your knees softly bent. Release the clasp of your hands towards the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, release your palms down. Bring your left hand between your feet. Your feet are hips width distance apart. Bend into your left knee. Inhale, twist your right arm open. Reach up through your right fingertips. Press your right hip back. Inhale. Exhale in, switch. Lower your right palm down between your feet. Bend your right knee. Inhale, your left arm lifts. Reach up through your left fingertips. Big breath in. Exhale, release, lower down. Again, bending your knees, belly to the tops of your thighs. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders back and down. Complete any other stretches that would feel good in your body and have an amazing day. I'll see you next time.